everybody. Glenda and Joe here.
Hi.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Holy cow. We had rain today and it is chilly again.
Chilly and just kind of dreary out.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to spoil our Easter.
No, we didn't get as much as I was hoping we'd get.
Yeah, we need the rain.
My gauge always said 10 hundredths.
That might be all there was.
I don't know.
We are supposed to get more rain later in the week.
Hope so.
Yeah.
We need a couple inches. Slow rain.
Yeah, I have a feeling it may not be a slow rain. It might be a
Gully
storm.
washer. Gully washer.
Could be. Sorry, not even ignoring you. Easter. I opened with a couple of pictures of why we celebrate Easter. Now, a lot of people celebrate it for the commercial, and there's nothing against having some fun with colored eggs. I miss doing that with the kids. I do.
Yeah.
And we usually made the ones we colored into deviled eggs. And the plastic ones were the ones they had to go find. And we put a little bit of candy or something in the plastic ones. Because if you've ever had a rotten egg found, yeah. If you're gonna hide the real thing, you better hide it outside. Often you can forget where you put that last one. Why in the world would we celebrate the death and the crucifixion of our Lord? Why would we do that? He came to earth for that purpose, because he was the only one who could defeat Satan for our souls. And because he did that, we have a right to go to heaven if we accept him. What we are celebrating today is the fact that he defeated death and rose from the grave. And he did see a lot of people after that. He was here, 40 days after his resurrection? Yeah. And he healed people, he preached to people, he was completely whole preaching. That's just what we believe and what we celebrate today. And I hope they had, a lot of the towns had their Easter egg hunts yesterday, or yeah.
Or Friday, Good Friday.
One or the other. Because families like to get together on Easter. But we didn't have all the kids over today. I'm glad we didn't because of the weather. But takes a bigger place for us these days.
Yeah.
We need a place with 2 bathrooms and plenty of table space.
Some place where the kids can go play. We'll probably rent that place over
Blue Springs again.
Blue Springs, where there's a park right next door.
Yeah. And we'll do that probably sometime in June.
I don't know what
or something. They're all welcome to stop by anytime, and we always enjoy their visits. This is a day of love, celebration, and whatever you believe in. I hope you've had a nice, happy Easter. Like Christmas, a lot of it is commercialized. And so, if the Easter Bunny came and brought some eggs, somebody said one time that the Easter Bunny is the one who delivers the eggs because the chicken only has feet. It only has feet. He doesn't have any hands to carry the eggs. They do have wings, I suppose, but
Okay.
I do not understand. But, well, the egg is supposed to represent new life. But it's just, the bunny, well, he's cute. And you get to get chocolate bunnies and those little peep marshmallow marshmallow chicks.
Peeps.
They got yellow, they've got yellow sugar sprinkled all over them.
Peeps. A lot of sugar.
A lot of sugar. Well, considering marshmallow is a sugar.
Did you know that marshmallow has pork in it? It's derived from something from pork.
Huh.
Because we got, when I worked at the prison,
Yeah.
they got a bunch of cereal donated to them. And, or they got it really cheap, but it had, a lot of the cereal had marshmallow in it. Kind of like Lucky Charms type of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was a no pork prison. No pork was supposed to be served. Well, one of the inmates got to looking it up, researched it, and he found that marshmallow has pork in it. So they couldn't serve that cereal. So,
I'll have to figure out what part of the pork.
but, I mean,
The only thing I can
they
think
had a
of
lot of
is,
cereal. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't serve it to the people that wanted it, but they couldn't. They
it's
just
just a totally non-pork prison, huh?
So they had to give that cereal to somewhere else or else just dump it. It was just, it's a shame that there's many starving people out there that couldn't get, I know they could probably give it away, but then they gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Of lawsuits in case they get sick and food poisoning and all that stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, we get the turkey burger patties, they're pre-made, and they have seasoned them in a way that they taste good. Used to be you go in, you get some turkey burger, and that was just so bland,
Yeah.
but if you know how to season it, that's great. We just get it pre-seasoned.
These ones I've been getting, they're what's that? Butterball. They're butterball, but they're not. We used to get some that were seasoned a little more. These aren't quite as seasoned, so I got to put some liquid smoke or something on them, salt and pepper,
Yeah.
or maybe some barbecue sauce on them while they're cooking. That way, not so bland, but they're not bad.
No. Well, and you buy those turkey sausage jerky sticks.
Oh yeah.
Those turkey are like, but they taste great. There's nothing wrong with them. I like to eat them.
Yeah.
So,
You got protein.
yes, they do. We eat more chicken than we used to.
But I drink a cup of cranberry grape juice. No sugar.
Yeah. Well, I like cranberry juice, but I don't like it with sugar. It's like my tea. No sugar in my tea. Lemon, yes. No sugar.
Well, I've been getting you the cranberry juice.
Yeah, I know.
with no sugar.
And I noticed the full bottle that you just got, and I haven't cracked it open yet.
Yeah. But I drink a cup of that a day. Try to every day.
Mm.
And I don't have any trouble with it anymore.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I can knock on wood.
Superstition. We used to do that we do just for the fun of it, but
I remember on Halloween, my mom used to drive us around, and she seen a black cat. She turned around, and go the other way.
she was superstitious, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I've known other people, and it's very real to them, and until they can find some way to get over the superstition. And I did find out It's been a long time since I mentioned this, but I did find out where the whole black cat superstition came from. When an early pope of the Catholic Church was afraid that if people kept cats as a pet, that they would still want to worship them, like the Egyptians did. And so he banned all of them. Well, it didn't work because the cats were just so popular and they were everywhere. So then he decided, well, we will say black cats, and that they are of the devil. Do not. And so that's where the whole thing started, was because an early pope decided, in order to stop the whole thing with cats, that the black cats had to be of the devil. And there's several interesting things like that about superstitions. And when you find out where they originated and how they originated, you realize it didn't have anything to do really with reality at all. But at Halloween, yes, we do have fun. But nobody, well, now wait a minute, I'll take that back. They did have Howard. It's his first Easter, one of our great-grandsons, well, a lot of our great-grandchildren, this is their first Easters. But she sent pictures, and they had him in the bunny ears. I guess he was not feeling very well, but when it comes to looking into that camera, or being on camera, that kid loves it. Anyway, but she sent pictures, and he had on his little bunny ear thing, and he was leaving them on, and he had on little Easter outfits, and they're sure going slow. Do they know anybody here, or are they looking for a free signal somehow?
Yeah, it might be. Kind of looks like that car that was right
Is
here.
it I was going to ask it. There used to be this car that would go by, and they would just drive real slow around. And, if you're going sightseeing, going someplace that you once were, they might find an open signal at the church.
Almost looks like the same car.
Well, it probably is, or it might be. But people do, they'll sneak around looking for an open Wi-Fi signal. You can, a lot of times gas stations or places like that will have them. But hotels will have them.
Yeah.
Depends on the range too, but anyway. But no, ours is protected.
Yeah, neighbor guy's blocked too.
Everybody around here is blocked. They all come up blocked. You have to be able to put in the password, or be right next to the Wi-Fi signal box. So.
Well, look, that car looks familiar, it really does. They drive by in the summertime, air conditioner just running full blast. You could hear the fans on it running full blast, and trying to keep the motor cool. Driving by real slow. And maybe they'd even pull it over across, or pull against the street or on one side of the street and just wait and see what happened. Pretty soon they'd drive off.
Go find somebody else, huh?
Yeah. Well, should we say goodbye?
I think so. I think they'll be okay with that.
Okay.
That was a pop, not a squeak.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
We love you. Be sure and smile and wave.
Thanks for your support.
Yes, very much so. We'll see you tomorrow. Have fun.
Happy Easter.
Yes, tomorrow back to the big paint.
Yeah. Get it off the table.
I might set it up on a chair because I can't lean that far